My name's Rowena Dash. I'm the Executive Director of the Neill-Cochran House Museum. We're thrilled to have you here today. Thank you for coming out to be a part of the beginning of this really wonderful show, The Struggle and the Glory, the American Experience. I need to thank a few people. First off, of course, Helen Mary Merrick and Larry Vanston and Art 84, without whom this exhibition would not be here. Then, of course, Cornelius Carter, truly without whom this exhibition would not be here. Thank you for sharing your work with us. Thank you for enlarging your work by producing a painting of Jacob Fontaine for this show. So now Cornelius's work is really touching our corner of Austin. It is now my responsibility to introduce Larry Vanston.
First off, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you so much, Rowena and the Neill-Cochran House Museum and the entire staff for hosting this wonderful exhibit. And thank you so much for Cornelius for giving us all this beautiful art. Art 84 is so proud to be part of this. It really epitomizes Art 84's mission of bringing impactful art, music, and dance to the public. I've known Cornelius for a few years now, and one thing about Cornelius is he's both very insightful and also has a passion for beauty and dance and music and art. So he fits in really well with everything we're about at Art 84.
First, I want to thank Cornelius for creating this beautiful collection of art. There are striking and sometimes heartbreaking historical pieces, and then there's the heroes, the portraits of heroes behind you, and upstairs we have the lighter, the dancers, and the musicians. We want here at Art 84 want to thank Neill-Cochran House to bring this exhibit to the public. This historical place is such a wonderful location and venue for it. Taking inspiration from multiple traditions, Cornelius weaves together imagery from history, mythology, childhood, and life experiences to create paintings that are thought-provoking, captivating, and beautiful. He says that he's an optimist, and he believes in America. He loves history and thinks that we have a lot to learn from it. And by looking through the lens of artists, we can see things from a different point of view. I hope you all really enjoy it. Thank you all for showing up. And Cornelius, why don't you come up here and say something?
Thank you, Helen, for directing and organizing this, all the hard work you did. And I want to thank you, Larry, and for staff. When Larry approached me right before the pandemic, he was like, hey man, I want to give you, Art 84 want to give you a donation to restore the King painting, which was damaged. And Larry had saw it before. He really wanted to see it displayed in front of a wider audience. And we thought about doing a show at Art 84, but we were thinking maybe we need a bigger place because you have more to say. And I was like, Larry, I would love to restore the Dr. King painting, but I think I need to do it over because I did not add this woman who was on the balcony. And her name was Mary Louise Hunt. And I just had the men on there, Jesse Jackson, Joseph Lowe's, and all that. And I didn't add the woman. And I was like, I want to redo the painting. And I want to add Mary Louise Hunt because I think she played an important role, in that entire scene. And so that happened on the Lorraine Motel. And I put the number of the room that Dr. King was staying in. It was 306. And I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, so I've seen the Lorraine Motel plenty of times, been up there on that balcony, and that's a special place in my heart too because I was always reminded by Dr. King. And then then they said, hey, we thinking about doing something with Neill-Cochran, and would you be willing to show artwork there? And here is where I came and I looked at the place and I saw their exhibit with the African American history in Austin. And that's where I learned about Jacob Fontaine. And I did a lot of research on Jacob Fontaine. And I was like, wow, what an amazing man. Like he's in the ranks with Frederick Douglas, And I was like, only photos of Jacob Fontaine when he's old. One old black and white photo that was faded. you couldn't even really tell what he looked like, really. I did a lot of research on how did men look in the 1800s and during that time, you know, the type of beards and facial hair that they had. And then I used the images that I superimposed, the filters that I superimposed in Photoshop to try to recreate what Jacob Fontaine looked like. And I wanted to really, really like, you know, give him a quality so you can really look at it, you can say, well, this is Jacob Fontaine. This was an enslaved, you know, leader. Like after his freedom, he went on to do big things in Austin. You know, he's known as one of the founders in Austin. You know, great man. And I just really had to, you know, paint his portrait, and I really had to see what he looked like. And so when you see the portrait, that's of him now that I painted, that's done from a lot of research. Thank all you guys for coming by and checking out my artwork. It's a really great honor, and thank you so much.